Hi, I'm Real Generic Demon, and this is What's on the Tape, Season 24, Volume 10, which means it's your choice. Did you choose Go Crazy, or did you choose Karate Aces? I mean, Karate Aces had some great games on it, but you went for Go Crazy, which I realised, by the way, has no instructions. I was looking at it earlier and it has no instructions, but it has some games, though, that I've not played before, certainly never seen before in any other way. Thunder Scepter, which are Interceptor, or, well, since in Thunder Scepter, never played that before. Shackled, never seen that before independently. Definitely seen Capcom's Sidearms. Seen Desolator, definitely seen Mission Elevator. I'm not sure I've ever seen, I might have seen Fast and the Furious. Fast and Furious. I said Fast and Furious. It's Fast and Furious. Notice he's on a little, he's on a magic carpet flying along. But yeah, you've chosen this, so that's what we're going to go for. I like the look of that. That looks quite cool. So they all look cool, if I'm honest. They all look pretty awesome. So we've got 6 games to go through, but before we get onto this, and before I put that onto the tape drive, I'm going to show you a few things that turned up recently. I'll just move that right out of the camera view. There we go, so you can have a good look at it. So this one, I bought this one. It's quite an expensive one, but I bought it simply because it's got a kind of Dune look about it. Look at this. So the soldiers at the bottom could be Harkonnen, couldn't they? And sort of the planet and the sky and the sort of bits down the side. Mothership, it's called. Yeah, I've never seen it before. 1984. 6 levels of 3-dimensional graphics and hyperspace graphics. Yeah, wave after wave of enemy ships. I'm quite looking forward to trying this one. As I say, not played it before, but definitely looks like something I would quite like. So, or certainly I love the cover. The cover's always a good winner for me. So there's that one. I picked up quite a lot, but these are the ones that I think, these are my sort of picks from it all, rather than opening a big box again. GoBots, been struggling to get this for ages and ages and ages, and then it's turned up. So we've got GoBots here, which is sort of it's basically Transformers, but with GoBots, which didn't really last. It's missing all kinds of things. It's missing the music tape that comes with it, and it's missing the other bits that go with it. But it's Tony Crowther. I'm quite looking forward to that, because he's the guy who did Starquake, as I said before previously. Quite a decent game, that one. And then last one, just so you can have a little look at this one. I just, again, cover was the thing for me. Dark Empire. It looks cool. Look at this. It looks good. It'll just be movement of units around the place, but I'll be honest, it did look good, and as usual, I'm always a bit of a sucker for that kind of cover. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to get this into a tape drive. Okay, the tape is in the drive, so let's get out our favourite, which is Basic, and load it. I wonder whether these are 128k. I'm now wondering, actually. I would normally do load dit here, but I'm wondering whether or not we actually we take the risk and we go with 128k. Let's take the risk. Let's go with the 128k. No load dit today. Let's do tape loader and push the button on the Go Crazy. So this apparently is. I'm going to stop that for a second, but check where I'm right. Yeah. So this is Thunder Scepter, and then followed by Sidearms, and then the next one has literally 2 more games on it. Wow. They're all stuck on one tape, and the next one's is big. So Thunder Scepter, Sidearms, Fast and Furious, and a Mission Elevator. Mission Elevator is definitely an arcade game conversion. I think it was Elevator Action. Was it not? The original one? I think it was. And we've played that on 20p Arcade Challenge. The return to the elevator action is absolutely fantastic. It's sort of spy games up and down with elevators until you get out of the level and collect certain keys and whatever else it is. Now, this is a really weird one. I looked at this, and I think I looked at this last time round. And it's shocking, isn't it? This is 1988 when this was sort of released. And one of the things about it is the date is the 14th of November 2020. An unknown bacterium disease kills 98% of the population of a science base on Io. Infected survivors are fleeing the spacecraft, and we basically have to destroy them before they get there. It's a shame, because the human race, obviously we're not on Io at this point in time, but we could have been. If we were on IO, that's where we were, but we were. I love the way that we're already broken. Let's just do load dit here and see if this is... Yeah, it's 48k more than it's dropped into. Let's give it another try. The one thing I'm hating about this is I can already hear it. Sorry, gonna have a sneeze here. I'm gonna sneeze. Wait a sec. Bad about that. Anyway, one thing I hate about this, and I can already see it, and I can already see it coming, is I heard a turbo loader there, and you know how turbo loaders are. They're just hit and miss. They either work or they don't work. It's absolutely, well, it's a hard thing realistically. Turbo loaders. Let's see if I can find Thunderceptor on here. Oh, sorry about snorting. Got a bit of a cold actually while I'm doing this. I was trying to avoid having a cold today. I'm recording it in the middle of the week, which is unlike me because I knew it was going to be an absolute bugger of a thing to do. Let's try it again. But I'm recording it in the middle of the week, which is unlike me because I want to save the weekend because I need to do some tidying. Yes, I'm going to tidy my vast collection a little bit. I think my wife and I were going to get some boxes and we're going to tidy the collection away a little bit. We've managed to make a lovely Thunderceptor. Oh, I've got it. It was released by Go in 1997. I've never seen it. I don't know if anybody else has ever seen it. Let's push the play button anyway. Oh, there we go. Thunderceptor. Right, load. Dip. Let's push the button. I don't think it's going to load. It's 3.5 minutes long. It doesn't load. If it's a turbo loader, we're absolutely stuffed, and it doesn't load. We've got no problem of seeing. We've got no way of seeing what will happen with this. Fingers crossed. Slightly better load that. Slightly better load. Not much better. There it goes. We're turbo loading, and we're over. I hate turbo loaders. I'll be honest. They are the worst. They are the pits. Let's see if we can do it on the 120. This is the problem with those turbo loaders. What were they thinking? What were they thinking? I know what they were thinking. They were thinking copyright protection and all this kind of stuff. But when you want to load them, rubbish. Again, sorry for snorting. Little, as I say, full of cold. This is what happens when you take a week off. You've been busy. You've been a busy person in your work. Lots and lots of useful things and good things, and then you take a week off, and the first thing that happens is you get the dreaded lurgy, don't you? And hopefully, if anything, I don't feel as bad as I did this morning, but I'm still not feeling the best. Right, in the meantime, we're going to move forward. I don't know whether we're going to be able to get that to load at all, ever. Let's see what happens with the rest of these things. Let's do a fast forward here and see if we can... Are you fast forwarding or not? Oh, you are fast forwarding, right? Okay. I can't see it fast forwarding. It's so quick. The little spindle's so quick. I can't see it. That's the Thunderceptor, which we're never going to see. Which is a shame. I was looking forward to that. Hate that though, don't you hate? I hate turbo loaders. They're the bane of my life. When I look for them on on the PlayZX app, which is in the description below, I always look on there and I see whether or not they've got a longer load, which usually means that they haven't done the turbo loader. I'd rather it loaded for 6 minutes than loaded in 3.5 and then never loaded again. I don't know about you, but that's how I feel about it anyway. I'm going to fast forward until we find sidearms. Just fast forward until we see sidearms. So, what's on the tape? Technically, we're on to the 2-week break now. However, the plot thickens. There are things afoot. And it just depends very much on Stuart of Generation Pixel. I think it's Generation Pixel. Let me just check. It's Generation Pixel. I'm pretty convinced it is, But Stuart has made me an offer. Yes, a very interesting offer. In fact, he has. Where is it? Where are you? Is it right? Am I right? I'm looking for it now. I'm just looking for it now. Look, there's another turbo loader. That's just to make my day really, really not. Yeah. Yes. Where are you? Here we go. Let's see what we've got here. Yes, Generation Pixel. Stuart. Stuart has made me an offer, and that's not going to load either. That's bloody awful. They're all going to be turbo loaders. I hate turbo loaders. They're the worst, the absolute pits. Right, okay. Let's see if we can find. Let's see if I can find on PlayZX a version of Sidearms that isn't. What is going on today? What is going on? It's just a bad day of these. Let me just drop that in there. That's better. Lovely. Right. Okay. So Stuart picked up recently, and I'll if I remember, I'll put a link in the description below. I'm pretty shit for doing these things, but I will try. So he has picked up a box of junk from the retro bloke of retrogames.co.uk. I've bought from him before, actually, to be honest with you. So yeah, he has bought a box of junk from him, and in that box of junk, side arms, the re-release is much bigger. Let's go with the re-release. He bought a box of junk from him, and he went through that box of junk just the other day, and he came across some games that look like they've got my name all over them. So in the sense of that they need to be played on what's on the tape. So who am I to deny that happening? So we've been in touch. I've sent him my address, so hopefully Stuart gets him in the post. And I will do an extra episode this season of What's on the Tape and then take my 2-week break. So if Stuart gets him in the post, shouldn't take too long, actually. He's literally just down the road from me. I could probably drive up and get them. He's that close from me. I didn't realise how close he was, actually, to be honest with you. But yeah, it would take no time at all. If he sticks them in the post and I get them soon, we will do that extra episode with the things that he's provided. So I'm quite excited, actually. It's either going to go very badly wrong or very badly right. We'll see. However, he did get a few. Oh my God, what is going on? This is what you call what's on the tape, but this is normally when the tapes are rubbish. In this case, they're not rubbish. Let me see what we've got here. Let's see if we can stop that. Let's go with that one. Please don't be unable to load it. Need to be able to load something this episode. But yeah, if he gets that to me, we'll have a go with it. We'll stick it on what's on the tape. We'll find out. We'll do one extra episode, and we'll be 11th episode. This is the first time have I done extended episodes before? I think I have. I mean, the longest ones were in 2020 during the COVID outbreak, and I basically, as long as the UK was in lockdown, I kept doing episodes every week, which I rather enjoyed. Actually, it was a lovely thing. And to be fair, my audience grew significantly during that time, and of course over the time, with people not had the same amount of spare breathing space to do things. It's a shame, really. Oh, this is so irritating. Sidearms. I wonder if I've got it on a tape somewhere. Let's have a look. I'm looking behind me. You just stay there 1 second. I'm having a look. 1 sec. I'm having a look. Looking behind me. Still looking behind me. Hang on. Oh, gold. Absolutely nowhere near anywhere. Nothing. Nowhere near me. Not a single tape. This is going so badly. This is dreadful. Right, okay, let's try the other side of the tape and see if we can get Fast and Furious to load this. If nothing loads, I'm going to be really upset. I can't believe these things. Well, I can, because this is what happens with what's on the tape. These are tapes that are so many million years old. I was looking at the box of this, by the way. If you look back at the beginning of the video, the box is absolutely filthy. I can't remember where I got it from. I have a feeling I ordered it from somewhere, and I don't know where I got it from, and the box is absolutely disgusting. Right, let's push the button and let's go for it. So theoretically, this should be Fast and Furious. Yeah, my wife thinks it came in the box with the cockroach. Well, there was once somebody sent us a lovely box of stuff. I never quite understand that. Can you get this? Do you get it? I like things to be nice and clean and tidy. And I'm saying that this hasn't been cleaned, but I quite like it to be nice and clean and tidy. And it doesn't take much for somebody to give it a quick wipe down, effectively, and then stick it up on to be seen instead of putting it on the old internet as it is. No, I don't know. I just think it's a bit ridiculous, that. I'm really annoyed though, because I'm looking really hard at my shelves here to see whether or not. Oh, look, another R-tape error. We're doing so well here. Sorry, there's my cold. Can we catch it coming? How can this be so bad? You see, this is what happens when you let things go crazy. No. I'll get my coat. Maybe not go crazy, maybe infested is the answer with this. Right, let's have a little look. Push that button again and we'll see if it will go load it. We'll try that. See if this one will load. I'm looking very hard at my shelves to see whether I can actually see it. I'm going to look at another shelf. You stay there for a second. I'll be back. I'm heading over. I'll be back in a second. I'm having a look. I'm having a good stare. Nope, not found it yet. I am having. Oh my goodness. I'm having a good look. Where are you? Dear goodness. Do you know something? It's so annoying. So annoying. My wife thinks I've got 4 copies of this. But not in one of. It's probably one of the boxes that I'm about to work on the weekend. This is going rubbish. Why is it going so rubbish? What's the next one on this tape? I'm gonna have a little look, see if we can find this one. Come on. What is this one meant to be? Fast and Furious. Right. Okay. Let's try and see if we can find a load of Fast and Furious that isn't a stupid multi-loading, whatever it is, fascist multi-loading. Yeah, I don't like it. Fast and search. No, Fast and Furious. Yeah, Dizzy Fast Food. I don't think so. Fast Lander. No, not that one. This is why you come here. You come here for the pain. The pleasure and the pain of ZX Spectrums. They are by far the worst thing in the world. Right, I can't even find that on there. Right, this is going so crappy. Right, okay, what else have we got on here? Elevator mission or mission elevator. Right, I'm going to see if I can find mission elevator. I'm not even going to try the tape. I've given up. If it's another one of fast loaders, I blame US Gold, because this is clearly a US Gold release. US Gold would love those fast loaders. They were crap. Let's have a little look. So let's look for mission elevator. Right, I've got the re-release of this. Please work is the answer to this. I've not even got one thing loaded yet. Stuart, you're going to have to come to a rescue here with these extra tapes. It's going to have to happen. So there's no other option. You're going to have to bring or send those extra tapes, because this week's been a bust. Dreadful. I feel like this is a speedy loader as well, you know. This is on the old PlayZX app instead of trying to load the other ones. Yep, that sounds like a fast loader. Thus far it's stayed, though. I don't stand a chance, do I, against this? Oh my goodness. I can't do a whole episode where nothing loads. It's just not on. We'll have to load something else. I might have to get that Mothership game out shortly. See if we can get that one to load, because that looks quite interesting. Right, okay, I'm going to go on to the next tape. This is oh my god. They've got Shackled and whatever else it is. Well, Shackled is rewound, it looks like. So let's just make sure that's rewound. And let's do load it on Shackled. This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. US Gold and and turbo loaders should be banned. They should all be banned for the Spectrum. This is the Shackled side of the tape, so we'll give that a try. This doesn't work, by the way. I'm definitely I've got some other games for you. We might try and load some of those. We might try and load that GoBots. We might try and load the Mothership. We might try and load the Dark Empire that we had there. And we might try and load at least one other game that I can dig out of that box that's different. You might not have seen before. We'll give them a try, because to be honest with you, this is disastrous. All right, I'm drinking coffee. Oh, as you've been today, it's been coffee and lemsip. That's what it's been. I don't know about you, but I have to admit, I prefer the blackcurrant one to the lemon one. Lemon one's alright, but the blackcurrant one, I don't know. I quite like the blackcurrant. I think and it reminds me of Ribena, because I remember I used to get hot Ribena as a kid. My God, are we loading? Are we actually loading? I don't believe it. It can't be true. Terrible sneezes. Data East US. Oh, right. So is this an arcade game that's been re-released? Either way, something, fingers crossed, is happening. There's a countdown. Yeah. So is Shackled an arcade game that's been converted to the Spectrum? I've never seen it before in another box. I haven't. I'm sure it's out there. It'll be one of those games that is definitely out there. But I've never seen it before. I'm quite excited about this, even if I am sneezing. 1988, of course, and a fantastic year for the Spectrum owner. Certainly for me, anyway. Operation Wolf was released for the Spectrum in 1988. Played it in 1987, and there was nothing better than a light gun with an Uzi. I mean, let's be honest. That was the stupid weapon of the 80s, wasn't it? Or early 90s, should I say? That was the 80s, wasn't it? That was the weapon of choice for Terminators. Uzi 9mm. You remember from the yeah, no, very poor. I'll do it. I'll practice my Austrian for you just right now. Here we go. Uzi 9mm. My wife's giggling her head off. They didn't speak English. And no Terminator does. They're all Austrian. They're not English. Now I'm a bad Russian. Apparently, it's not even close. Apparently, yeah, bad Russian. No, but it was but that Israeli machine pistol. I mean, seriously, what is they're utterly useless. What is the idea behind those? I mean, a lot of bullets, but there's not much accuracy involved in them, is there? It's really funny though, because when I first saw Terminator, I saw the TV cut of it. And in the TV cut back in the day, they used to trim out like the bad language and other things. So, for instance, I saw the TV cut of Weird Science first, which had most of the bad language trimmed from it. Very expertly done. I will give them that. But when I rewatched it in the unedited original movie version of it, I was quite surprised by the amount of bad language in it. I was like, whoa. A lot of bad language, and of course the same would apply to Terminator. When I actually saw Terminator for the first time, I was like, oh look, he's machine precision, you know. So when he would pop through the door and kill a Sarah Connor, he would make like 2 shots and she'd be dead. But actually in the movie, he didn't. He kicked the door down and then emptied about 4,000 rounds into her. So there was there's this weird perception you get, doesn't it? Don't you, with these things? Those were the days when that was a thing. Oh, loading data. This is not a good thing, though, because I'm never going to be able to rewind it to the right place to load data. Shackled. No idea. Let's see what it says on the back of the box. It says, unchain your imagination with friends. Your friends are prisoners in the mysterious castle. Defeat your enemies, release your friends, and escape every stage, and only then is your freedom. Only freedom is yours. Yeah, sorry. Only then is freedom yours. So we're rescuing friends from a prison. Right. Okay. We've stopped the tape. Shackled. Press fire to play or R to redefine. R to redefine. Up, down, left, right, fire, swap, Z. Player 2. Up, down, left, right, fire, swap. We're only playing one player game, hopefully, here. Right, okay. There's me. Oh, God. Killed him. Right. Let's get some food. I'll get some speed-ups. Just quick gauntletty. Right, I'm going to go out this room. That's me there. Look, I'm going out. I've got to find my friends. There's a key. Probably useful. There's that prison there. No, I can't get out of there. You get stuck on them, though. Shackled. Not a game I've played before. Have you played it before? Is this one that's in your sort of... I've done this before? You got your pulse at the top of the screen, so that's your health, obviously. Let's get out of here. Can I get out of here? We've gone. I am now outside. Oh no, I've got a friend. There's my prisoner friend. There's another one. Right, okay, no. Yeah, got prisoner friends. So we've got my 2 prisoners. There we go. So you got to rescue them. It's like a little rescue mission, look. Rescue, rescue, rescue. So you take them out, and you obviously take them to the exit, and then you win. Oh, that must be food. Let's get that. They sort of follow you around. There we go. Got something else. Got an eye patch or something like that. He's dead. Let me go up here. There's the door. And we got out. Shackles are free at last. There we go. We let them go. So basically, you're helping people out of prison. So I go in here like this. I shoot the door down. And then you get a person. There we go. Whatever that is. No, that's a bad dude. That was definitely a bad dude. I got some coins there. Slowdown is horrendous, by the way. It really is. It's amazingly slow. I seem to have really upset the hornet's nest with that one. And then down here... That's where I came into the level. Right, okay. What was it? Maybe this one. And... I got more... Well, there we go. Got a friend. Let's go this way. Nope, can't go this way. Can I come out the top here? I don't know what's going on here. Coming in and out the top of there. Sorry. bit squelchy, I'm afraid. It's not the best terminology, but it is true. Okay. Oh, more bad dudes. Let that person out there. A lot going on in there. 1,000 points. Let's go this way. There's another person to save there. I feel like this is an arcade game that we all missed. If it was an arcade game, I think we all missed this one. I don't think it happened for many people. I don't think there's anything in there. There's the exit. Oh, pardon me. Oh, God. I'm very overpowered, but I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I'm quite pleased Shackle loaded. At least something loaded, and we didn't completely, fall off the what's it called. Means I don't have to load so many games if we do load some more games. Wow, this is ghastly. It's a multi-loader as well. So there must be many more levels like this one to play on. There's the key to get out. Speed up. And That's the key not to get out. Right. I don't know. Oh, there's the exit there. Yes, I freed a whole bunch of them. Yay, loads of people freed. It's not the most exciting game, and it's certainly got the worst slowdown I've ever played against. Look at that. It's dreadful. It's dreadful. Right, I think we should move on. I think we should move on to the next one. I know we haven't played much today, but we definitely need to move on to the next one. And I'm going to pull those other games out of the list. This should be Desolator, which might actually load, and I'll be amazed if it does. I can't believe the other one didn't load at all. Got a sticker on it saying times to 8.22. Who sells something for £8.22? That's not a normal price, is it? It's not a normal one. It's not normal. Let's push the reset button on here. I'm definitely going to get Mothership for you because I think we need to see Mothership. It sounds like a great game. Let's go for that one. Let's press the play button. Let's do load it. I'm going to go grab Mothership and I'm going to go grab GoBots because I quite fancy that. Right, I'm getting them. Let's hope they load. Let's hope they load. Oh, you can tell how poorly sick I am, unfortunately. I'm sniffling, I'm coughing, I'm sneezing. Everything's happening. Not good, really. Should. I mean, as I say, if I hadn't got so many other things I want to do this week, I would have. Oh, bloody hell! One game out of Go Crazy has worked. That's it. I don't even know where to go from here. Let's see if we can find it on PlayZX. This has just been one mishap after the other with the whole thing. Let's just see. Let's see if I can get Desolator to work. How do you spell it? Desolator. Desolator. Yep. That's gone well. It's searched for it and it's found nothing, which is great news. So that ain't gonna load, is it? We're not gonna get that one working if we can't find it. So that's a great start. This has been an excellent episode, well worth every second of the whole thing. Blooming ridiculous. Right, okay, let's see if we can load this Mothership. Let's give that a whirl. Mothership, load it. Paxman Promotions. That's what this is. This is the one that looks a little bit like, which I said earlier, looks a little bit like June on the front cover. I quite like the look of that one. Let's push the enter button and let's push the play button. I can't believe we've had such a disastrous time. Go Crazy is is totally crazy. QAOP and space are the controls. Be part of a heroic sort of space. Being the heroic sort of space pilot, you were the only one idiotic enough to accept the do-or-die mission offered to you. Can you fight your way through waves of enemy formations to reach the home planet and destroy the home base of the aliens? I have no idea. I don't think so. I don't think I've got the metal in me. I'm not that kind of hero. Yes, I'm not that kind of hero. I tell you what, I did do though this last weekend. I did manage to get time during the week to do Forever Winter. I know it's a modern game. I know a lot of you come here for the retro stuff, but some of you watch the other stuff as well. I would say Forever Winter is probably one of the scariest games I've played in the sense of what it entails. The whole you're not the hero, you're a scavenger amongst the ruins of a war, the endless war. It is. And not only that, it's visually stunning. It's just a gorgeous looking game. Please load. There's some funny noises going on. Oh no! Is the tape? Is the tape knackered? This is what's on the tape? What's on the tape? I'm gonna cry. I might just have to go get the Uzi 9mm. And blow up the Spectrum. This is not. It's not going well, is it? It's not. It's not going well. I've just reset the Spectrum for no good reason. Now I'm just making sure. Better nuke it from orbit and make sure. Anybody watched the new movie, the new Aliens movie? I quite liked it. It was all right. If you go in with zero expectations, you can get a movie that is effectively Alien, Aliens, and Alien Resurrection. So that's 1, 2, and 4, excluding 3. I can give. It's been a while, right? But I'm going to give 3 a pass now because the approach was okay. It wasn't what we wanted. I'll be honest, 3 was not what we wanted. However, I will give 3 a pass. However, I do worry about the approach with I mean, if you've not seen Alien and Aliens, I don't like the fact that Ripley's got supposedly an alien inside her. I do not like that. That for me is a how did that happen moment. Oh, it's a terribly tight tape. It's a terribly tight tape, and the tape drive does not like it. You no likey. Give it another try. Give it another try. We'll see what happens. The only time I'm not snorting or sniffing is the moment we're rewinding a tape, and I'm waiting for that. Have you noticed that? There we go. Fingers crossed. Watched Micro Men again recently. I love that program. Oh, that sort of TV documentary, whatever it is with Chris Curry and Sir Clive Sinclair. I mean, it's glorious, isn't it? It really is. I mean, it's a fantastic thing. I can imagine them having fisticuffs and Sir Clive having a fight with him in a pub in Cambridge. It's gloriously English as well. And I do like the line that, oxtail soup, it's warming. And you know what? I've never wanted oxtail soup so much in my entire life right now. I quite fancy it. Well worth looking at. If you can find it on YouTube, it's well worth finding. There's a 720p version of it on YouTube, which is kind of cool. We'll give this another try and see if it'll load. I am having such a terrible time this week with loading. I hope you've had a nice week, though. I hope you've had a busy week. I hope you've all not got colds like me, silly old me. Nothing worse than getting old. And getting colds. This one's exclusively distributed by Prism Pleasure. Prism Pleasure. Yes. Prism Pleasure. No, Prism Leisure. It's now going mad. Come on, you can make it. Come on, you can make it all the way. Come on. It's going slower. The data's going slower. It's going to crash soon. And there it is. It's just too tight for the tape drive. And I can't work out how that is because, honestly, the tape moves freely when I put my finger in. Very freely. However, I wouldn't say it was clean, which is always a bad sign. Right, so let's see if we can find Mothership on PlayZX because I'm willing to play this. I often buy these, by the way, not to play the tapes. I sometimes buy them just to put them in the collection and look at them because they're pretty. But I would quite like to see if they load as well. So Mothership, Arctic Software. This can't be the same game. It cannot be the same game. This can't be the same game. I don't think this is the same game. I'm going to try it. We'll see what happens. If it was exclusively from mind you saying that, Paxman said they exclusively did a few things and they never did. So let's try this Arctic Software. Let's play that. Mothership. Why aren't you letting me select that? Mothership. Oh, come on. There we go. I don't think this is it. I think this is something else. But at this point, I'm willing to try anything. I'm going to still try the GoBots. The GoBots have got to give it a go. Oh, dear me. Sorry about that. My sod's law, I'll be full of flu or something like that. It will be. Oh, washing it all down with the coffee right then. Oh, that's our tape error as well. Oh, is everything our tape error in today? Absolutely everything's our taping error in here. It's just going so wrong. It's going so wrong. Hang on a second. Let's just. Oh. And I think my Spectrum gets tired. You know, I think that's what it is. It goes right. I'm tired now. I'm not gonna play. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a quick head clean. While you know, just talk amongst yourselves. Yes, you boy at the back. Speak. Talk about amongst yourselves. You all have a little chat amongst yourselves. While I just do a quick head clean on this because that's just annoying me. That. So we'll give the quick head clean on there. So make sure it's nice and clean. This is a head cleaner that was given to me by or sent to me by Daryl. Actually, it was very nice of him to do so. It's must be a modern day one because it's got a website for it. I'm assuming it's 2000 or something like that. Yeah, Furlex Electronics. That's who made it. Furlex Electronics with a PH. Yeah, PH Electronics. Rather nice tape cleaning thing. Bit of fluid in there. Goes through, goes nicely. Does a nice bit of head cleaning. You can tell it's doing a good job because I can see the thing getting dirtier. So let's give this another try. Let's load something off here. Let's do this. Let's do a new. Let's do a load. We're gonna get something to load. Oh god, it's still loading. What's there? Hang on. Stop. Start. It's going again. Fingers crossed it'll work. Otherwise, it's just a completely annoying episode. I'm just wondering now how many of you have actually bought the Spectrum. I found somebody, I can't remember who said it, and it amused me. Somebody called it the Rectrum, because obviously it's retro Spectrum, so the Rectrum. I quite like that. I thought it was quite funny. Not a name I suppose that they would like to get, but I do wonder how many of you have pre-ordered one for Christmas. Because they're coming at the end of November, aren't they? So if you've bought one again for Christmas time, and get a Spectrum again for Christmas, isn't it awesome? Like we did in the old days. Did that other one do that? I think it did, didn't it? I think it did Bytes Mothership as well. We might actually be the right one here, you know. But that tells me Arctic re-released this then. They must have bought the Prism Leisure stuffs. That's really working well, isn't it? Prism Leisure stuffs. Oh, sorry. I'm all streaming now. This should have been called, could have been volume 10, the Lurgy version. Yeah, the Lurgy one. I've got the Lurgy. Proper lurgy as well. We've only had Shackled thus far. It's been disastrous. We've only had Shackled load. Even Mothership struggled. Honestly, we've not had the best of times here. We've not had the best of times with this. But if this is the right game, it should be it's the one we've got. Bytes 1. Ooh, I like it. Mothership. 1984. Would that be about the same time as this? I've just realised I can see it here. Arctic Software, it says, or Arctic Computing. If you go back to the beginning of the video and you look at the back of it, it says Arctic Computing. Prism Leisure is Arctic Computing. Ah! Or either that, or they published all of them on their behalf. So this is the right game. This is Mothership. Right, let's press 1 for keyboard. Skill easy. Space to continue. Oh, wow. Oh. I can't move up and down yet, but I can shoot them on the ground. I quite like that. So we're going to destroy. We're on a do or die mission versus hoppy space things. Oh God! I've got to kill so many ships, do I? In a certain length of time. Is that what it is? Is it so many hoppy ships? I'm just counting up the ships I'm shooting. It's actually all right. Yeah, the graphics are nice. I'm not sure what I was expecting from this, but I am pleasantly surprised. Thus far, I am pleasantly surprised. We're on to green ones. Don't shoot anymore. Don't die. I think I've got to kill so many of these before I can move on to the next bit. Before I can maybe take off or something. Running out of fuel. Ran out of fuel. Right, okay, so I've got to kill so many of them. Skill 1. Space to continue. There's 2 of them down. So I've got to go at them quite quickly. Not slowly like I was there. I was obviously a bit slow shooting these creatures down. I've got to destroy so many of them to take off, I'm guessing. They're all on the launch pad. So my fuel, of course, is my timer effectively. So as soon as I run out of fuel, that's the game is over. Come on. That's a good number of them there. Oh, damn you. Thing is, I'm getting a bit excited, and I'm not doing the best of jobs here when I'm getting excited. Concentrate. That's alright, actually. I don't mind it. Wasn't the game you were expecting, though. Apologies. Wow. Prepare for stratosphere combat. Oh look, we got spare starfighters, and you got basically same thing. You got the same number of them. You got starfighters, TIE fighters. Yes, I'm loving it. Stratosphere combat, by the way, is a lot easier. You just need to be in the rough direction of them and just keep firing. You've got them. Look at that. Stratosphere combat. We are in stratosphere combat here. Enter the asteroid belt. Now it's asteroid belt. Oh, bums. Destroy the asteroids. Same distance difference. Now we got asteroids coming in, but more of those. I quite like it. It was alright. That was worth playing. That was worth the wait, wasn't it? It was worth the load. I know it wasn't quite what you were expecting, but it was worth the load. Let's see if we can have a look at this GoBots one now. What's this? Loaded it. Halfway through. This is always a bad sign when I take this halfway through. But we'll give it a try. Let's get GoBots in there. I don't think these were robots in disguise, but they were robots in disguise. Who was this who did these? What was the other one? Was the other one? I can't remember. I want to say Bandai. What do you think it was Bandai who did them? Eventually became Namco Bandai. Bandai bought by Namco, or the other way around. Can't work it out which it was. One of the two. It happened. Something happened along the way. I can't believe how bad that went on the crazy ones. I think we should try that Fast and Furious one again, because I quite like to try that. I'll give it one more try on that one before we give up on it completely. Yeah, we'll do that one more. I don't know what else we should play though. I'm now kind of. Oh, this will load. Is this Yeah, this will load, and I'll tell you why. Because these are special kind of loaders. If you stop this now, you can rewind and redo that sector again. It does mean it takes a lot longer to load, but it actually works. It was kind of clever. This loader method was used by Firebird a lot back in the day. This is one of their sort of big loading things. This is what they used to do ages ago. You know, this is their approach to sort of loaders, and it was clever. It was good. It meant that you know. However, back in the day, the funny part about this is they didn't tell us this back in the day, as far as I'm aware, and it wasn't until 2020 something one probably that I realised I could rewind and actually load the sector again. I wish they'd told me that back in the day. That would save me a lot of heartache from restarting my Spectrum and trying to load it again when it didn't work. Yeah, exactly. I'm just looking to see if there's something else to fancy before the end of the season, because you know, we're on that final run. As I say, it's 10th volume, but I've still got space. Tonka, it was Tonka Corpse. Wow, I've still got space for Stuart's tapes if he sends them. I'll definitely Stuart. They would become an episode in its own right. Have you been over to his channel? It's a good channel, it's worth watching. Never comment very much because I'm rubbish at commenting. I'm the worst at commenting, by the way. Never trust me to comment. I do my best, but sometimes I just can't remember. I can't really remember. I'm really bad. I'm just looking up above me, see if there's anything else that we should have a little look at before the end of the season. There's one game that's shouting my name, and I don't know whether you want to play it, but I'm shouting my name because I really like playing it. It's a good game. If we're going to finish the season, it's maybe that one, but maybe then again something new for you guys. Let me have a quick look behind me again, quickly. You stay there. You watch that loading, and I'll be back in a second. You just watch. Hang on a second. Right, I'll be back. Just running over. Oh, what have we got? I'm looking. No. Not seeing anything exciting. Never played this one before. I'll pick this one up. Yeah, it's a power play game. It's a budget title. It looks very weird, actually. Yeah. Okay, no idea what it's about. It's got a very large man on the front called Norman. It's called Norman, in fact. That's the name of it. Norman. Lovely. We're going to give it a go. We'll give that one a try. It's the last game of this episode, or this volume. And we'll see if we get anything extra before the end of this. Before I take my 2-week break. 2-week break. I'll be back. I got some good stuff for Christmas this year, to be honest with you. I've got a few decent new games to show you. Some new modern ones. I say modern ones, they're from last year, but I never played them at the time, so it's time to play them. So I've got some new games from last year. What else have we got coming up? We have probably more Truck Simulator, of course, because I like a bit of Truck Simulator. We like a bit of that. What else have we got? We've got probably some more. I've been doing a little bit more other games and independent stuff, and more sort of indie things that are out there. I've been quite enjoying doing that because I really do love indie games. You know I do. You've heard me go on and on and on and on about the travesty that is AAA gaming at the moment. Do you know what though? Do you know what's the weirdest part about it? It's like I you know, you can revel in the AAA industry, sort of forgetting that to sell games they have to sell good stories, good games, you know, good gameplay, that kind of thing. You can revel in that, but here's the problem with this kind of stuff. Let's take the Ubisoft current travesty that is the Ubisoft soft story. The owners of Ubisoft, who floated the company many years ago, and their shares they're now sort of languishing because of the poor performance of many of their programs. Let's stop. What's this? GoBots. Here's the worst part about it, though. Say they do sell to somewhere like Tencent, which is the biggest gaming company in the world, and you don't know who it is. They're the Chinese. It's huge. It's massive. It's Chinese market. But they sell it to that. He still makes out like a bandit. And the people who worked for him, well, they all lose their jobs. So the smaller people lose out, and those that with the money in the beginning, yeah, they do all right. Anyway, let's look at the keys. Can we do this? Options. Deaths on, hills on. Right, okay. What are the controls? I don't know what the controls are. Oh, hello. Ah. What's fire? Space is fire. Right, okay. 1 keys. Ah, here we go. Up, down, left, right, fire. Z-bomb. Okay. How do I play? 9. Right. Quit. Fire. That's it. Start. There we go. So, oh, God. Oh, I'm already a bit disappointed. I was expecting this to be a little bit more, well, a little less shooter and more, and it's not a particularly easy to play shooter either. The end, yeah, that's a bit. It's devised by Tony Crowther, though it's not actually him. It's a bit pants, isn't it? It's not the game we were hoping for. Okay. It's very quick. The controls are I would without a doubt are absolutely awful. You don't feel in control at all. Yeah. Yeah, I don't feel in control at all. I'm a robot now. I'm on the bottom, look. Yeah. The graphics are subpar. I don't normally say this about games, but this is not good. It's not good at all. That's really, really shockingly poor. Yeah. Not recommending GoBots. That's a shame. It's nice to have it in the collection, of course. I did have some GoBots back in the day. I could have sworn they were Bandai, but maybe it was Tonka who released them in the United Kingdom. I don't know. Maybe it was them who were responsible for that. No idea. That was. Yeah, the main character being course called Leader. Not Optimus Prime or whatever else it is. No, Leader. That was his name. Right, let's try this. Let's see what Norman's like. Well, let's give Norman a blast. There's one last game. It's nicely rewound, which is always good. It's a good start. Do we think it's 128k? There's been an episode full of things going pop. Enter freeze bomb. Right, no. There's a little bit for the things. We're looking for programmers. Yep. 1988, load date 48k mode only, sadly. Let's go for it. Norman must destroy all the energy cubes by free falling through them. Right. I don't think the cover does it justice, because I don't think that's quite what that they were thinking about when they were thinking of Norman. Because in fact, look at it's called Cubitron, not Norman. Why would I always hated that when they used to change the name of them? You'd load the game and it wouldn't be there. I played recently Apache Raid, which is a pirate game. It's called, or by the publisher Pirate, and the real name of the game is Cowboys and Indians. Which obviously it's politically incorrect nowadays, but the point was that was what it was called back in the day. And the one thing that I did notice about this is that I think it would have been better as Cowboys and Indians, because the whole point was it is sort of the story is, I mean, when I put it up you'll see it, but the story is you're a Native American and you were actually trying to free your comrades from the cowboys that have taken them hostage. So I kind of don't get it doesn't make sense, does it? It was probably much better with the original title of story instead of Apache Raid, because I mean that's maybe to spice it up, but we used to like cowboys back in the day, didn't we? That's what we used to do, and I know it's not the same nowadays. If you put Watch Oregon Trail on my channel, they even changed the history and the input of the Native Americans in that as well, because I think the original game was dated and of its time. I get that, so they felt the requirement to change it when they remade it. I suppose that's okay. Does it take away from the game? I don't think it does. It could have done, but it doesn't. So it's not such a bad thing, I think when it takes away from the game, then you've got a problem. But I don't think if it takes away from the game, it's not an issue, realistically. Yeah, totally renamed. Look at this. I mean, you get this, you're loading it, you're going, hang on a minute, this isn't called Norman. Have they given me the wrong game? Have they stuck it in the wrong box? Possibly, yes. Absolutely. This is the last one of the thing. I'm pleased it is, because I think I may be dying. I've got the plague. I think that's what it is. I've got the man flu. Oh, I need looked after. I need somebody to wipe down my sweating brow as I play computer games. Oh, honestly, it's not getting much better. Terribly snotty, unbelievable. I can't believe Go Crazy meant going crazy, literally. It was a literal an example of how games just don't load. I just tried the secondary tape deck, but it's just not worth it. Not with turbo loaders. They're just... Anybody else find turbo loaders just the bane of our lives? I certainly know that Dave plays Retrogames badly. I know he spends ages trying to load games sometimes, and when he used to do his Spectrum games, he used to spend ages trying to load them, just get them to bloody work in the first place, using PlayZX as well. And it's torture. It's absolute torture. Back in the day, it was torture, and in 2024, it's also torture as well. 1982, the Spectrum came out. 1982. 42 years ago. Does it not make you feel old? It certainly makes me feel old. 42 years ago. Wow. Still a great machine, though. Absolutely fantastic. And the fact that it's been re-released into, or the re-released version of it's coming out in 2024, that's going to be amazing. It's going to be a good month for November. I'm getting my Evercade versus R. My Evercade handheld one, I don't know what it's called, handheld R. I'm getting my Thalamus collection. I'm getting the Tomb Raider with it. I'm also getting, I think, the arcade collections for Irem and a few others. Plus the arcade. I've got the arcade machines as well. I went completely nuts, realistically. The arcade machines themselves, ones with the joysticks and all that. And I've also got the Spectrum coming as well, which is really, really cool. I hope this is a good game, actually. I would like to say, I'd like to hope it is. So, Q, W, and enter fire. Okay. And that's me. Oh, I keep moving. Oh, and I bounce across the things. I like it. Oh, fire does not do what I think it does. My health goes down as I go through that. I assume I fall through the level. Oh, look, I smash more stuff up. Oh, it's kind of cool. I quite like it. I can't smash up as much as I'd like. You only kind of smash up certain places, but I kind of like it. And then you get to go back again with the little suction thing there. Space enter makes you do the fire. And then if I go over here. There we go. You stay there. So you got like time to do it. It's like we are the ball. You know, if you're playing Arkanoid, we are the ball. That's what we are. We're the ball. We're Norman the ball. Except it's not Norman. It's not. Shouldn't be called Norman. It should be Cuboid or whatever it was called. I kind of like it. I can't do. I've got no more enters left. Low on health now. Yeah, it's all right. That. Obviously, you've got to clear these levels and then get to the next one. If I'd got it back in the day, would I have liked it? Yes, of course I would. It looks like the kind of game that I would have enjoyed playing. It seems silly enough. Got one life there. It's fine. It's going to reappear. Hopefully not. Oh no, the whole thing's been reappeared. Well, that's not very good. Would I have liked this back in the day? Of course I would. I think I would have liked it a lot. Yeah, it's alright. Budget title. Power play. Slightly different. Lovely. Let's clear that most of that level. Oh no, got messed that up badly. I can't. I don't think I can destroy this. Or actually I can. There we go. Oh no, messed it up. Oh, look at that. I've got most of it though. We're doing quite nicely there. Go on, Norman. Just get this one here, and that's this room done. Yes. Oh, no, don't hurt me. Oh, I'm going to try and fly down without getting hurt. You know, this one, that one, that one. Can't do any more. But I can probably finish this one off. Yes, it's quite good fun actually. This one gets points from me. I quite liking this. Come on, let me fall through. There, you can pause. I'm going to pause them because they're not what we don't want to be involved with these things. Run out of time, but I was so close. That was good. Oh, look, I've still got another go. Because I ran out of time, I've got another go. That is brilliant. So have we cleared this next room? We're so close to clearing it. That's it, moved on. That's pretty good, actually. Super bonus as well, for time. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I like that one. I think you can go for that one as being a good one. The bonus is going up massively. I had to push the button there because it's going up so much. See the next level. Oh, okay. Oh, I shoot now. Ah. The green blocks I don't think hurt me. That is pretty cool. Yeah, okay, I'm going to recommend Norman. That's or Cubitron. Cubitron's pretty good. That's quite good fun. I quite enjoyed that. So you got to kill the alien at the next level. It's not even what it says on the box, by the way, but that is actually very, very cool. I quite like that. That's a good one. Recommend it. Chubby, large nose, but strangely cute Norman. Oh, he's called Norman. Help Norman defeat the evil Cubitrons by using the keyboard or the Kempston joystick, Sinclair, or whatever else is joysticks. Press R to reset. P together to pause. A big hello to everybody. I liked that one. I enjoyed that more than I should have done, probably. That's really good. Anyway, I've been your host, Real Generic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe. I may be back for another episode, but it all depends on somebody's delivery. But otherwise, I'll see you in 2 weeks. I'll see you soon. Cheers now. Bye.